as I'm sure everyone knows, there was a big Norse themed game that dropped within the last week, and you're probably wondering, Andalorno, why didn't you check it out? Well, here I am. I'm checking it out now. That's right. It's Land of the Vikings. Okay, not the game you're probably expecting me to say, but this came out last week, developed by Lapse Gaming, and it's like a city builder based on Viking settlements. And there's not much else to say about that. I do like the Norse mythology like setting, like the Vikings and so on and so forth. The longboats. Like I loved playing, for example, like Valheim or something. The setting in that was so good. I like the little architecture stuff about it. I kind of like as well the almost barren type of landscaping. Kind of reminds me of, well, I mean, I guess Scandinavia, but in terms of the UK, like northern parts of like Scotland, where you have these huge, like mountainy, rocky expanses with like bits of mosses and growing everywhere, and people struggling, to get farm on it in the little bits of fertile lands. Anyway, I did, and I'm going to own up to this, play 30 minutes of this game, which is now off camera. I did try and record some of this when it dropped. Unfortunately, the recording was completely effed. It was basically a PowerPoint presentation. So I've come back and decided to have another crack at recording it. If it fucks up this time, well, you'll never see this, because I probably won't do it again. So without further ado, let's get down to business. I should also mention this game is in like a very early access right now. So it's somewhat limited if you're used to other city builders. I say I've played a few. I'm not a big on the city builder type front, but it's something I definitely think I could get behind, like, designing your own settlements and having, like, these stories within your settlements that you, like, almost roleplay. Anyway, we'll take the tutorial again just in case I can't remember anything. I'll try... Oh, there's a map. The Small Land, the Green Bay, the White Rivers, the Small Land. You know what? Give me the Green Bay. Because we're at Applegarth, apparently. I'll keep Applegarth. We obviously have to have lovely green colours. Do I have any tree symbols as well? You know what? This kind of reminds me of like clover or something. Cool. Honestly, I think this looks pretty good. Do I want to change the main colour? That's garish. Maybe a silver instead of a white. This reminds me of Norwich City. You know what? Let's go for a silver instead of a pure white. And let's start the game. Like, look at these buildings with like the huge sloped roofs. This warehouse on this little tiny island. Odin has smitten them because they're worshipping the wrong gods, apparently. Or maybe this was Odin's holiday home, and it's like, damn you Vikings, building a grain storehouse on this little tiny island in the middle of a river. I smite on you. And just a huge bolt of lightning comes down and just, wipes out probably 17 families living in there. Because, honestly, the Norse gods, they don't seem to fucking mess around. They they seem to fuck shit up. Yeah. Long loading, not exactly sure what we're loading into right now. Don't remember being this long when I did the small map, so maybe I've generated a slightly large map. But I will say on my off-camera playthrough, I didn't really get around to building ships. I might not do now either, to be honest with you, because it seemed a bit late game. Right. Welcome to your village. You can learn how to develop and manage your village by following this tutorial. In this section, there are keys you need to use to develop the village. By pressing the axe button, we can do some tree cutting. The mining pickaxe button, we do some mining. The hammer is building. The demolishing is the hammer hitting the earth. This is Thor's hammer. And we can also build roads with this little, wavy symbol. There's then management. So on the very left is it's the experience tree for, developing new ideas, being able to build new buildings, and also improving your villagers. There's then a speed setting, so we're on 1 speed right now. You can also have 2, 4, 8, and pause. And then finally, there's a time of day and a seasonal calendar. So we're currently in the daytime, and I think we'll start in spring, if there's anything like before. But I get it. Yes, it is. I'm probably already on day 3, which I kind of don't agree with, but whatever. Right, my objectives right now are to cut down some trees and get some stone. Immediately compared to my first playthrough, I really like this map. I was on the coast in the previous one as well. I suspect you always start on the coast. But there was a lot of rocks around the little small land. This one has a much greater expanse around the settlement. So I think first things first, so this shows you how you cut trees. You basically just, color it in. Like it's MS Paint and you have the spray can. And I want you to get these trees and I want you to start chopping, please. We'll get the trees nearby first. Perfect. Then I want some mining to be done. We'll take these rocks, these rocks, and let's knock out these rocks if we can. Perfect. So this should start doing stuff. Then I need to assign some workers to the carpenters. So this is the carpenter. Timber is produced from logs. Lumber is required for installation of most buildings. Understood. And here are some of our settlements. We have Gerid Eriksdottir, Frodi Grisen, Rot Eriksdottir, Hanna Hakonsson, Sleuthly Leifson, Bulwark Frodison, Bjarni, I like the name Bjarni, Bjarni Frodisdottir, Frodi Eriksson, Bofild Sibisdottir, Signe Eriksdottir, Aldils Frodison, Aslaug Frodisdottir. Okay, you get the picture now. There's a lot of Ericssons and Dottirs, apparently. Anyway, the advantageous talents for working the carpenter is power. So you have these stats. We have what is, I believe, please let me click this. Power, I think it's luck or like resource gathering, management, and I guess brains. And we're going to sort this by strength. So, Signe Eriksdottir, pretty lucky, pretty strong. You're now a carpenter. And we'll also take... Oh, Slothy's pretty good at this management thing. I'll grab Bjarni. And we'll open this up. So logs will come in here now and we'll turn them into lumber. What I will do immediately, by the way, is we're only going to keep 10 lumber in because we don't need super amounts of lumber right now. Otherwise, they'll just get caught doing non-stop lumbering, which is really fucking annoying. We have 3 poor houses. We have the Hackinson and Eriksdottir family. We have the Grisen and Sibisdottir family. And the Halfdansen and Vegosdottir family. I'm not gonna lie, none of your children look like the parents. I think this might be a Viking swinging centre. But that's fine in, what was it called? Apple's Garden? Is that what we're called? Apple Garden? I've already forgotten what our village was called. Or a settlement, sorry. Swinging is allowed in Apple Garden. Not even just allowed, it is encouraged. We want a healthy gene pool here. We don't want to get genetic diseases. We don't know about genetic diseases yet, but we're just aware of, you know, inbreeding doesn't make strong Vikings, okay? That's what we're aware of. And all we care about is producing apples and strong Vikings. Right, I need to get 3 wood. We've got 3 wood. 20 stone. We are probably working on that right now. Hopefully. And 32 timber. That's going to take some time. The other thing I need to do is build a marketplace, which is in storage. So this is where food is stored and where villagers shop. It should be in every village. And when people buy things, you get silver for the purchase. And silver is useful for building and buying certain resources. So this is just showing you how you place down buildings. We can use the Z key to spin them around a little bit. It's a little bit obtuse in my opinion, but I can live with it. And let's whack one of these here. Now, with the other 120 gold, I think I'm going to make the life for my people a little bit easier. Let's start building some paths, because I believe people walk faster on paths. Okay? That doesn't seem unreasonable. So let's path out this way and that way. And you know what? You can have a path to there. You can have a path to here. We'll get a path into here. And then finally, how much have we got left? 102. We'll get another path coming from here. And to here. Perfect. Well, except that your house has been built on the... Who gave you planning permissions to do this? To build it on, like, the tilt? Viggersdottir and House Danson? God damn you guys. you had to be different from the rest of them. There wasn't even anything in the way. Maybe they just really like this flower patch. Or these flower patches. And like, husband, we can't build our settlement that close to the town hall, wherever this is. The longhouse, even. We have to build it slightly, you know, a tilt. Maybe the sun just came through the windows. I'm not exactly sure. I don't think there's a compass on here. And they just wanted to put it slightly off angle so that they could, I don't know, watch the hearth without the sun in their eyes. I have no idea. Holy shit, how fucking light is it in there? Interesting. In fact, everyone's got the fucking fires on roaring flames. It's white hot in there. I guess it's just some, like, maybe it's just the swinging. Maybe it's really fucking white hot swinging. I don't know. Anyway, we need to assign builders and assign marketers. I think we do this in management. So, I need to assign... Oh, actually, the marketer I think we assign in the market. But the builders I think we can assign here? Yes. So currently we had like 16 laborers. Let's get like 6 builders, 10 laborers, something along those lines. I think the miner, yeah, it's for iron and coal. I think the laborer will do the stone work. And we're already getting the stone. Look, we have 55 stone right now. We have the wood. We're just trying to get the timber right now. In fact, now that I look at it, I will put the timber up a little bit then. Sorry, put that up to 32. Because that's what I need. But I'll probably tone it down. I found otherwise, like, you just never have a reserve of wood. And some buildings do need, you know, wood. Right, what else do we have here? The herbalist hut. Odin's totem. Alright. I should have mentioned as well, we have this tree of life. I did mention it, in fact. And the Tree of Life is what we can use to, like, expand out or, like, discoveries and inventions. I think the transition to settled life, you know, being able to get food, farming, pretty goddamn important. So I'm going to grab that immediately. Villagers work faster. We'll explore that as well, if you don't mind. And make them work even faster, please. Let's do a real power growth phase. And let's get these farms up, I think. I could also get the hunting hut up. Actually, let's get a few of these things up. Let's do a hunting hut. Now, I think the hunting hut rewards you being close to, you know, the animals. And normally the animals live by the trees. And I've kind of fucking cut down all the trees. So I think, sadly, you guys might have to live pretty remote from everyone else. Or I don't do that. Maybe I don't use it now. Let's get the gatherer hut instead. Yeah, the gatherer hut is fine. There's lots of, you know, fruits and vegetables around here, hopefully. God damn it, why are you on the tilt? It kind of makes me want to do everything on the tilt over here now. Alright, this is just going to be tilty towers, I guess. My towers, it's actually completely flat. Oh, I saw a little timber going down over here. Very nice. Alright, let's build that there. Sure, we have 6 builders. You can also upgrade things in priority. Similar to here, I can also tell people to, cut more trees down. In fact, I'm probably at that stage already. Less stone mining, more tree cutting, because timber is the limiting factor right now. Other things I probably want to build, the herbalist hut will be useful eventually. I just want to get the food going. Let's get a coop. Shall I have this as like the farming district? Sure. Let's get a little coop going over here as well. Can I put you pretty close? I can. We'll have a little coop over here. And I can also build just fully fields. And wells. I think a well would be pretty swell. Get it? The swell well. Oh my god. Somebody stop me. Unfortunately, I can't... Well, maybe that's hitting every house. Fuck it, I'll build 2. We'll have another well over here. You know what? Let's put it by the carpenter. Like, here. So that if people get, too thirsty from cutting down, trees, bringing them in, lugging them in, cutting to shape and size, they can go and get a nice refreshing drink from the well. And then I will do another well in the farm area for a very similar reason. If you want a nice refreshing drink, then you have access to a well over here. And we'll build maybe a few dotted houses. Maybe we'll have this as compact housing. And then over here we'll do it like more rural countryside where everything's a bit all over the place. And that will, meet the requirements of the Halflanders and residents, where they can't build things, in straight lines. Perfect. Alright, what else have we got over here? Alerts, objectives, we're doing those right now. I don't think I've got any messages. Nope, no messages. Alright, things are just, going fine. I guess we'll queue up the field as well. You're probably not meant to do this type of shit. The field system is in testing phase, by the way, so it is a little bit buggy. But yeah, you should probably not just build everything at the same time. I'm kind of dumb though, so we'll just build everything at the same fucking time. Alright, let's get some fields over here. I'll create a little gap here, just in case someone wants to walk through here. Something like this. It's a little bit awkward to make it square. One thing I'd also say about this is that it's kind of obnoxious that you can't change the camera position in the build menu. You have to go out of the menu, change the camera, and go back into the build. But I'm sure, again, early access, they'll sort that out. Anyway. There are multiple things we can grow. One of them is one of my favourite growing resources. You'll see it in a moment. So let's get 2 fields ready. And one of them is going to be for wheat, bread, delicious. Do it. I also need an active farmer, please. Get me 2 farmers, please. And then the other one is going to be for happy juice. Beer. Get some barley going. Right, has this... Oop, not that. Have we got the farmers on here yet? I have. So it has upgraded it. So 2 people will hopefully be assigned to be farmers. And this will start going, question mark? They're not particularly square, these fields, but you know what? In Viking times, you don't have set squares. You don't have tape measures. You don't have the fucking laser aligners. You're doing things by eye, and apparently when they were doing this fence in particular by eye, they've been, huffing something. They've been huffing some of the herbs he'd found around here. And who can blame them? There's not a lot to do around here just yet, until we start doing all the, the shipbuilding and stuff like that, which is phenomenal. Anyway. Oh, hang on a minute. Maybe I can't have farmers right now because I have everyone doing a job right now. So let's get builder down by 2. Oh, you're just going straight to labourer. Why is that? I remember having this problem before as well, to be honest with you. Maybe I can't do it from that menu. Hello, okay, someone has done it. Frody Eriksson has decided he will work as a farmer. He's working at the field. He's 18 years old. He's a man, wearing poor clothes, but he's strong. He has a nice muscular body. Perfect. His father is... Oh, they're the people that live over here. Perfect. The son of them. Never mind, he's not. You couldn't work any further away than where you live. Alright, unlucky. Maybe when we do, you know, another Swingers Day, maybe you'll swap houses or something. Who knows? You know, like they do the swapping keys thing to decide who's, you know, who's doing who. Maybe in this universe, instead of swapping car keys, it's house keys. Because, I don't know if you noticed, no automation here. No cars. Anyway, what is my problem right now? Have I run out of trees to cut down? Is that the problem? It is. We are not producing enough wood. Okay. Let's cut down some more trees over here then. By the way, if you don't build on the land, eventually the land reclaims the places, and this happened on my, you know, playthrough that never happened. I cleared out this whole area, was planning to build there, and then, like, you know, a week later, it was just a forest again. You have to stay on top of those things. Which I think is part why I'm not too bothered that I'm building a lot right now. Oh, can I get this in here? Everything's just a little bit annoying. Is that working? Okay, apparently that's fine. It's okay to clip into the mine a little bit. We'll get another house going just so that we have people here to, you know... Eventually we're going to get events that people are going to potentially come to our habitat and join in. And currently they're going to be homeless, so I would like to get a house up and running as well. Okay, is anything done yet? No, you need wood. Let's make the Gather Hut a priority, because right now we have 0 meals, and we're on day 4, so 21 people have been working without food. Newcomers will arrive in my village in 10 hours. That's perfect-ish. Except they won't have a home to live in. Okay. Okay. Let's make this a priority as well. 2 priorities. Now, you don't want to make everything a priority, because then nothing is a priority, right? Perfect. There's also these, like, you know, decoration things, like most games. I look forward to fully decorating the village. Most of these cost silver. In fact, I think everything costs silver, maybe. And certain things have, like, certain effects. I really like these big torches just for light. And sometimes they complain, go like, oh, well, our settlement is too dark. So let's get some torches in. Nice. If you're doing, you know, some Viking swinging, you don't want to walk down these dark, well, this dark alley even. Because who knows who's out at night? I mean, actually, I guess you will know because there's only 21 people. You'll have a pretty good idea who's out at night. Or maybe there's some wild beasts or something. And you don't want to run up in, like, you know, pants around your ankles. You don't want to run into, like, a bear or something. Or, God forbid, a beaver. You want to be able to see that coming. So let's get some lights up in this place. Let's get another torch over here. I only have 29 silver right now, which isn't a lot. So you're just going to have to make do with this for now, okay? You can also make a fire pit. You know what? Let's have a fire pit here. Very nice. Is there anything else I would like? An empty cart. You know what? That could look pretty nice. Can you please stop trying to build that? Increases the storage space of some buildings. That's pretty cool. Alright, I think a lot of stuff is stored by the longhouse. Oh, that's pleasing. I really like that. Can I also have a gateway, like a welcome to the village? I don't know where I exactly would have that right now, so I won't worry about it. A wooden signal, trophies, a broken cart, bone ornaments, the relic rock. Makes the village look richer. It's installed next to the houses, provides happiness. Oh. Nice! Oh, how lucky are these two to have a relic rock right on their doorstep. Oh, another tree going down. Right, are you fucking doing anything, by the way? Ah, we have two farmers now. Bothild Sibisdottir. And they're actually doing some pretty good stuff. I will admit, I will need a windmill, right? And I'm going to need a brewery at some point. Holy shit, the windmill is humongous. You know what? The wind is probably going to come from the coast. So let's put this coastal facing. I actually think it'd probably be more likely to come... I mean, again, I have no cardinal directions, and also who knows if this is truly on Earth. But let's say that it's coming from this direction. So we had to build it in the most optimal place for that, which is like here. And I'll fix that fence at some point. Who knows? Let's have that there. Then obviously you want the brewery. The brewery's tiny in comparison. You want the brewery as close to the beer production as possible. So let's whack that, like, here-ish. And then we'll get some paths. How much silver? 13. I probably can't path to all of this. That was a bit of a waste of silver. By a bit, I mean a lot. Let's get it to go, like, here, and I'm out of silver now. But I like this... I like this little area right now. It's pretty cool. Okay, we need someone in the Gatherer Hut. The Gatherer Hut likes this... Oh, it's speed, sorry, not workmanship. Speed and luck they want. So let's sort by speed. You're pretty fast and decently lucky. Manny, is this just a female residence right now? We seem to have a lot of women here. Okay. A lot of women workers. Not that I'm against it, by the way. These guys can join, by the way. Not that I'm against it, it's just... I guess this is where the odds have lay. This is 50-50 male to female. It's 50-50 again. And 50-50. Okay, it just turns out that the odds were... I mean, I say the odds. Maybe we just have a lot of men who want to be Vikings. They want to be sailors. Right, get me as many builders as I can. Grab as many builders. No more laborers. We need to build this house. So that they have somewhere to live. Right now, these red people are homeless. Oh, also the marketplace is done. So they want speed in the marketplace. We'll have you, and... Ooh, what's this mean? Oh, it might mean that they haven't got a house yet. We'll sort that out. The full female squad. Right, I know. I've seen it. Go away. Thank you. They're going to gather me some foods so that we have stuff to eat. That's perfect. Right, we're still cutting down some trees, but we could do some more. Let's keep just chopping down over here. We have a nice little settlement starting to form already. Right. What am I looking for? Windmill? The coop still needs wood. Let's get the house up and we'll finish off what I've been building at the moment. Because I really need this home. In fact, I might even need another home, to be honest with you. How many people can live in the poorhouse? Single family. Oh, this consumes more. Okay. Alright, I see. Right. More swingers moving in, by the way. Fresh blood. And fresh genetics, too. We'll build another house here. Aha, I'm generating silver now because of the market. Perfect. Let's have something like this. And we can't do that yet because there's no front door. You will be another priority. So once you've done this, work on this. This needs a bunch of stone. It needs a bunch of wood. We just really need wood right now. Let's get stone mining to priority 1. I want you to chop every tree down before you do another stone thing, because I'm not desperate for it. The other sad thing right now is we've really exhausted the close trees. So people are going further afield for their wood. Let's grab some from over here as well. We are on day 5 now. We've still not produced a meal yet. I don't know about you, that make me pretty unhappy, but our happiness is 71 right now, which is happier than I'd be. This 570, by the way, I think is fame, so increasing it gives you new objectives. I think as well it will increase the chance of events happening or something along those lines. Oh, it does say various events. And we also need to sort out defense at some point. I've never ever done anything with defense though. I never got there. I feel like the game's very early state has quite a lot of build up to it, honestly. It takes a little bit of time to get houses down, to get food coming in even. Coop, you know what? I might have to get you... Pardon me, sorry. I was going to say I might have to get you going as well, but... I do have to gather something. Did you not gather anything? Now, it might be because I fucking cut down every single biological thing around here, but I don't know. Can we just eat some of the flowers or something? Oh, look, there's a bush there. Oh, they're getting the berries from the bushes. Ah, smart, smart. Okay. I'm trying to stop myself from making that a priority, because as I said, everything I make a priority basically means it's not a priority anymore. We've generated one of the poor houses. We now have Hilda Nudsdottir and Halfdan Eriksen with their 3 young children and Ljot Halfdansdottir. I like you a Ljotl. Get it? Get it? Well, enjoy the swinging centre of Norway. Where is exactly the Vikings, heralding from? It was kind of just Scandinavia, right? It was like Norway, Sweden, Denmark. Oh, we'll just say it's Scandinavia then. We are the swinging centre of Scandinavia. Right. Perfect. New house is going up as well. I don't see anyone with the homelessness buff, so I think we're actually housing everyone. So we might have I'd say empty house. But for now, it'll be an empty house. So we'll have room for more people to come. And at which point we can start building, the windmill. Oh, the fields. Look at these. Oh, great work, everyone. That's a decent amount of barley. Look how many pints this is going to be. I don't really know, actually. I don't know how barley equates into beer in this game, or IRL. But I imagine you're going to get, a barrel or 2 from here. This is probably a loaf of bread. Oh, you're getting water from the well as well. I'm glad I put the well close by then. In fact, I regret not putting it a little bit closer, to be honest with you. Okay, where are we on silver 22? We have no resources in the marketplace to sell. I think we're literally just getting stuff and instantaneously selling it. I think you need to drop down again, by the way, because we're just turning all of our wood into lumber again. Objective started. Treatments. What? Oh, decorate your village. Create roads, add at least 10 decorations, build a warehouse and assign warehouse workers, build a herbalist hut, assign a doctor. Okay, we can do stuff like that. Where is the fucking warehouse, though? Oh, there it is. Let's have the warehouse over here. Actually, let's have it... Fuck. Let's have it facing the marketplace as well. Fairly central. We want the warehouse to be central. Then we need a herbalist hut as well. Sick villagers come to heal here. Understood. Let's have the herbalist hut again, fairly central, but we'll have it towards the farm area. In fact, I might even just have it here. Pretty close to the marketplace, pretty close to the herbalist, close to your big longhouse. And then I need to assign a doctor. So I think this is everything I need, other than the decorations. Okay, these are going to look out of place for now, but let's get some barrels by what is going to be the brewery. That's nice. What do these do, by the way? Increase storage space. Increases storage space. I really like the decorations have a little, you know, a little additional effect associated with them. Stand B. It makes the village look richer. It's installed next to the houses, provides happiness, makes it easier for villagers to find directions, increases their walking speed. Oh. Okay. What have I done? What the fuck is this? It's just... It's a gymnastics beam. How's that gonna... Okay, apparently that's going to help them find directions, sure. Sure. Why not? Target boards, I don't think I need right now. I have no sort of military buildings. Let's have a few piles of wood by the timber place. Oh! It actually does nothing to this. You know what? I like that it's near the timber place, but it's actually working for the marketplace. That I can get behind as well. But it just makes sense that the carpenter would have some wood stored outside. The scarecrow obviously has to go by the farms. What does this do? Increases yield of the fields. Yes. Oh, look at that. And you know what? Perfect. Wooden signal. Right in the center. No. Actually, maybe right in the center. Then you know which way is like the residential area, which way is the like the rural areas, the countryside, the farms, and so on and so forth. Oh, and then we can have this nice floral gateway going towards there. Oh, that looks wonderful. Holy moly. Oh, that's beautiful. This is actually... I want to live here. Fuck the Halfordsons and Vigords. I can see why you made it a jaunty angle now. Look at this little, like, natural defense as well. We have almost like a harbour, like a natural harbour. Oh, that's incredible. We do have a harbour. Holy moly, that's really good for us. Strategically, that's really good for us. Sweet. Alright, where was the other arch as well? Do I want to build 2 arches? Gateway A. Let's have this as like the residential one. Oh, it doesn't really do anything over here, though. Maybe I put it just here? Alright, you know what? I know what the game is saying, but fuck the game. I'm gonna whack this here. Because I just think it looks nicer. Makes the village look wealthier. Goat trophies, the bull trophies. I'll maybe put some of those in later. Relics, pillars. Shall we have a little pillar? Maybe we have like a pillar. Again, it's to make these look nicer. Let's whack one here. Let's just have one there for now. Let's just get happiness in my villages. And I think that's it for the decorations. The rest of them are small rock relics. I guess we could bung one of these down as well. I've just noticed as well I have food. What a world we live in. Let's just whack a rock down behind the house. And one in between there as well. Lovely. Are you guys happy now? I mean, the happiness is going up, so... yeah, this is pretty good right now. We have 39 silver pieces as well. Let's finish off this path over here. So we want something going over here. And that's probably it for now. I just wanted to finish that off. Then we probably want something over here as well. Like, I want one going through like this. Through here. Back to here. Can I just put... there you go. Then like here. To here. To here. Okay, the basis of this is fine. I kind of wanted to make this like a little mini square. So I'm just going to path over the entire thing. Maybe I won't be able to do any more than that. Yeah. It's not letting me path over the path. Alright, I'll just stick some junk on this then, so you can't see it. Oh, I'm out of silver. Never mind, that's why I can't build any more paths. Alright, we bunged a lot of money into there, but I think aesthetically we've made it much, much prettier. Okay, let's make the coop a priority now. I'd like to get some chickens in here, just for, a little bit of protein. We're still cutting down the trees as well. Which is great. We're just leaving lumber everywhere at the moment. Maybe I don't have enough workers. Okay. What's my problem right now? Oh, I have no stone anymore. Alright. Let's put them equal again. So we'll do some stone cutting. You can also cut down this if you really want to. I would not lose any sleep over that. And if this is closer to where you live, cut these trees down as well. I don't know if they can get up to this area. I'll check when we get to a bigger village. I kind of want to spread... I want to spread towards the coast first. So that we get some fishing done over there. And then later on we're going to spread backwards into, like, the cliffs. Let's get all these little trees. This could be a really nice, like, I'm the lord of the settlement mansion up here. I think that could look really good. Very fortifiable position as well. Maybe, like, even... this might even be the military complex. Like, how are you going to attack this? It's just cliffs all the way around from the coast. You'd have to run up here. I guess you could, I mean, even if you try and hide in the cliffs, we're going to be like throwing hot oil and shit like that over the side, and you're just going to have a miserable day. So they basically have to attack from this side. Now, I guess that doesn't help that there's mountains on this side, but I don't know. We'll just put all the soldiers. Maybe we even put walls across here, so that you can't get in. You have to attack from like this side, and if you do, that's when we get you. Oh, the coop is ready. We need a worker at the coop. So the coop wants luck. Guthorn Eriksson, you are the chicken rancher. We can have a maximum of 20 chickens, and we can choose when to slaughter some. And this gives us, like, I think it's called white meat. But that's a nice bit of protein. Anything else I would like to build for food? Yeah, I guess the cattle ranch would be pretty good. Very bumpy, apparently, over here. Oh, I did find something somewhere. I mean, very bumpy. I mean, are you talking about this cattle? Build around him. Alright, fine. We have some sort of dead zone there right now. Let's whack you over here. Oh, you expand out. Actually, hang on a minute. I don't want a super big cattle ranch. But the entrance is this side as well. I didn't realise. You know what? I'm just gonna... I found it every way now. Let's put it this way instead and extend out like so. Because I'm going to have the path coming over here anyway. Right, we have no silver right now. It's kind of annoying. I would like to build a few more lights if I can. Hey-ho. Right, we have 5 fruits to sell. And 30 people. Oh, someone had a child. As one of our swinging settlements had another child. Oh, I think maybe they have. They're hungry right now. Food is an issue. Sleep is an issue. I mean, with all that, you know, swinging, no surprise. Okay, we have to sort out food. It's the biggest issue right now. So for that goal, you are now the priority. You need to be built. Where am I on the old... Sorry, the jobs. Oh, I only have 3 labourers right now. That's a small issue. Okay, let's turn the builders down to, like, 3, so we can pick up some resources. I'm also gonna... Oh my god, I'm gonna need more housing again. Let's just get this up and running already. Or, like, at least consider building it. Just in case some more people come. We have only a little bit of silver for the pathing. I'd actually rather put the path over here now. And maybe we start focusing on cutting all these trees down since we have paths over there now. Sweet. Okay, I think I'm going to potentially call it for this episode then. If you want to see more of this, let me know in the comments below, because I would really like to get to the shipbuilding stuff. In fact, maybe I'll even put a fucking boat on here, like a fishing station. Can I whack it over here? Has to be placed in the sea, so that's counted as a river. Let's whack it right in the corner over here. And maybe this will be another nice food resource for our people, because we're really struggling in the old food right now. But I would like to get into like the military aspects and the trade docks, the shipyards. I just want to see what that's all about. So, anyway, this will do for... I can't remember what it's called again. Apple Bridge, Apple Garden, Apple Forge, Apple Ford, Apple Apple-bees? I don't know. Anyway, that'll do it for the Village at the moment. If you want to check this out, it's on Steam at the moment. I think it's also discounted. It's Land of the Vikings, if you forgot the name of the game. Let me check if it's still being discounted. It is. It's 10% off. It's £16 right now. Early access. But it seems pretty fantastic right now, and I would like to see where they take this game. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.